Hello guys and welcome to today's video. So I played Outlaws and Legends for the entire weekend and I've got to say the game is pretty amazing. There is still a little bit of balancing to be done, but I think we will see that coming along the way. I tried every character, each one is excellent in its own way, but my personal favorite, up until this point, is the Hunter. Most probably because I miss every shot with John, but anyway. I don't like the look of this character very much, but the way I can move around, execute enemies, contribute to the team to finally win the haste, made me realize that it suits me best. So today we will take a look at the abilities that are available for this class. I will give you some recommendation and tips, and we will try to figure out which are the best abilities to pick. Of course, it is based on your playing style, so it could be different in your case, but what's for sure, we have to make some sort of balancing between the PvP and PvE stuff. But before we dive into it, if you enjoyed this video at any point, don't hesitate to subscribe and leave a thumbs up. It's free and you would help me a lot. My goal for the next period is to reach 1000 subscribers, so wish me luck. First of all, I want to tell you the reasons I like this class so much. It's because you can assassinate from any angle, it's very useful and it's a feature that only this class has. I also like the fact that I can shoot multiple bolts at the same time, which is very good for close to mid-range encounters. The special ability of this class is Shroud, very useful for infiltration and assassination. It makes you completely undetectable by guards, but not for the opposing team. But theoretically, you can reach the sheriff much faster because you have this ability. You don't need to lose time for assassinations. You just go forward and your teams would take care of the AI guards. So this is, for me, a very good feature of this character. Let's take a look at the perks. For tier 1 we have Efficient Assassin, which grants us increased experience for assassinations. They are quicker to perform and refill the ability matter faster. This is just basic, so we will move to the next one. Following an assassination, the next evade will cost no stamina and this effect will persist through death. Perfect evades also increase melee damage for a short duration. This is good in team combat, for example, and when you have to take down 2 AI guards. Basically, after an execution, if somebody attacks you, this is very useful to have. Roving Rogue. Crouched movement speed is increased. Retrieving ammo from the environment is easier and provides additional ammo. Now look, crouched movement speed is so important for this game. Imagine the following scenario. You are chasing an enemy player who hasn't spotted you yet. The more time it takes you to reach him and perform the execution, the more you risk being observed. And the additional ammo from the environment is also great because you deal a lot of damage with the bolts and you need them. Shadow Blanket. Increased gear capacity, gear effect lasts longer. Now I suppose that you can carry more than 1 smoke bombs at a time, which is great because you can use them in the key moments when you need to escape or when you need to make a distraction or something. The last one, starting ammo and total capacity is increased, which is great. Bolts are fired at faster rate but will always break. Assassinations are performed slower. Now personally I won't go for this one. For the next tier we have 4 options to choose from and Territorial Thief is the first one. The ability matter is fully filled upon match start. Capture points are claimed faster but extracting the chest is slower. This one here I don't really like it, but the fact that we can use our special ability in the early game to get the key as soon as possible, that's great. Overall health pool is increased. Evading has increased distance and invincibility length at the cost of higher stamina usage. Invincibility is now also active whilst sliding. This is good for escaping and difficult situation. Whilst crouching in a bush deal increased range damage and the ability matter recharge is faster. This one here is very good because being able to deal more damage and to recharge your special ability faster, that's exactly what you need in the late game, no? The last one is Phantom Stalker. Whilst the ability is active, Shroud visibility is reduced and crouch movement speed is increased. This one here is also very good in combination with what I'm going to show you from tier 3, where we have Silent Slaughter. Whilst the ability is active, assassinations will replenish the ability matter and prolong its duration, which is kind of basic. Refined Frame, aim move speed is faster, weapon accuracy, stability and damage is improved, but recoil and recovery time between shots is increased. This one here I really like it, weapon accuracy, stability and damage. This is great. And the last one, the overall duration of the ability is increased and performing ranged or melee attacks will no longer cancel the ability early. So this one here combined with this one, you have increased movement speed while using your special ability, and also performing ranged and melee attacks will no longer cancel the ability early, which means that you can execute more AI guards without being spotted. And this is great, because imagine that kind of situation where you are running from the enemy team and for example 3 guards come after you. Okay, what you want to do is to get rid of them, but along the way you are running, you are trying to hide, and a bunch of other guards are after you. So this is very useful, because it's the kind of situation where puts the whole team at risk. Let's say that more guards come after you and you have to fight the opposing team as well. Being able to execute really quick some of the guards will help you a lot, so I find this to be very useful. So okay, what I would personally choose from here: the Roving Rogue, the Phantom Stalker, and finally this one. I think those 3 combined would work very well for this class, at least based on my personal playing style. What do you think? If you have any thoughts about this, feel free to leave a comment. The last topic for this video is to share with you guys some quick tips and recommendations for this class. Given the fact that the hunter is a stealth master, you should rely on this most of the time. Now here is what I tested so far, and it seems to work pretty well. Tip number 1. Use your special ability early in the game to take the key as soon as possible. You can pass the guards undetected. As I told you before, considering you are the stealth master of the team, you should be the first one who gets it. Tip number 2. Considering you are a vulnerable class, you don't want to throw yourself in battle just for the sake of doing it. Instead, I would recommend you hide in the bushes and execute the incoming enemy players, especially in the late game. When you have the opportunity to do so, of course. And believe me, you will have a lot. So play strategically and be fast. Tip number 3. Use your bolts only in close to mid-ranged encounters, both because you will deal more damage and because you don't want to miss that shots. You only have a few. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, thank you for watching and wish you all a beautiful day.